Okay, on the podcast of today, I want us to talk about the happenings of the World Cup 2026 that commenced yesterday in Mexico City. And many things has been happening, but it's so unfortunate that Africans, were not in support of South Africa, to have a win over Mexico. Many African countries came to the match either on the ground or via their various devices when they were watching the match to support the national team of Mexico. And some Nigerians, came all the way from UK to watch the match live with the national jersey of Mexico. And in Ghana, you have fan clubs that were stationed in some other places of Accra and Kumasi where they were chanting that Mexico should win. That should tell you that whatever is happening in the world, people are watching. You don't hurt people just to prove a point. But I'm not about to say who is right, who is wrong. What I want to say is football, and but it has to do with people emotions. And the recent happenings in South Africa where Africans were attacked, beaten, and sent out of South Africa by force and against their own will by South Africans who claimed those foreigners were undocumented. And so many of them were proven to be wrong because some of them that were hurt were documented. And that some Africans or Nigerians, most especially, that are into drugs and into bad things. So it's something that we are supposed to talk about. So on the World Cup yesterday, it was a fun. It started well. The ambience was good. The energy was top notch, and everybody was jubilating. But Africans, their main aim was that South Africa should lost to, should lose to lost to Mexico, and which it came to pass. South Africa was beaten. The South African national team was beaten 2-0 by the Mexican national team. So it's funny. But I love the energy. I love the crowd that pulled up. Everyone was jam packed. I love the fireworks. I loved the environment. It was good, and it was during the day. So it shows everybody was happy to meet the World Cup and to see it happening live before them there in Mexico. And the security was also top notch. They were, Mexico is reported for drug dealing and all those crazy stuff. So they say. I have not witnessed it. I've never been there, so I cannot say if there is a country that's drugs dealing whatsoever. Though they say it, but the security was top notch and everybody was good. Yes, I know there are many cartels there in Mexico, but you cannot tell who is a cartel, or I don't have any evidence about their doings. But when it comes to football, we need to support a nation that is good. And Mexico was good yesterday. Does not mean that South Africa were bad playing tactics. But all was that Africans were not happy about South Africa. Ghanaians were not happy at all. The Nigerians were not happy at all as well. So everyone was just fighting that, they should have praying rather that South Africa should lose to Mexico, and which is it happened. And one of their players got a red card. To me, that red card was not supposed to be given to him. It was not just a doer that happened, and he was given or offered a red card. And come to the next one. The first goal was out of carelessness. The South Africans, it was out of carelessness that the first goal came into play. And you know how first goals can demoralize someone's mind and can weaken someone's ability. So in every football game, but I'm hoping that South Africa should go and train again. The more rebuild themselves, build confidence, and not to lose hope, no matter what is happening online. That so many countries are trolling them. They are telling them they deserve the loss. Okay, so and Mexico deserves the victory. It's all just about the tension that has been in South Africa for these weeks. But so far so good. Africa is going to make it so top, so big. And I wish that an African nation should get to the highest point of this World Cup 2026 that is being organized by America, Mexico, and Canada. And that's something that we are praying, we are hoping that should be, because Africa has one of the best players in the world, and they are good. So we wish them the best. So we are hoping to see other countries like Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal come up, and give us the best match, the best game, in this World Cup. I just want to see it. I want to see Sadio Mane. I want to see the best come into the play and give us the best. I want to see Mohamed Salah from Egypt. I want to see Morocco. I want to see Hakim doing his best, and it's going to be a great thing for us to see Africa there. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing. I'm not against the South Africans. I'm not against any African country. Let's just go there, make Africa proud. Okay, though you cannot stop someone from being what they want to be and to do what they want to do. And just a lesson also that the South Africans should learn this. You are going to be alone if you continue with these xenophobic attacks against immigrants in your country. Let them be deported once they are arrested, that they are undocumented. But you fighting, beating them, breaking their businesses and destroying their businesses is not good. That's bad. That's vandalism. That's criminality. That's a crime. It's criminal. Okay, and it should be condemned. And the president of South Africa has come out to condemn it. Julius Malema has come out to condemn it, but they are still going on with their match, but it's up to them. See, look at what just happened. Every African country, those who don't have even their immigrants in their nationals in South Africa, they were not supporting South Africa. That should tell you, we cannot be fighting our brothers to the extent of hurting them, and the police officers that were there, that were in those marches, saw those guys, those demonstrations, saw those guys, and did not think about it. It shows it was a plan. It was planned. It was something from the hierarchy, which you can say from the government. They orchestrated it and protected those guys so that they can get their how can I say, their aims, their ambitions, their dreams come to pass. And look at what is happening now. Other Africans are against you. Is that what you wanted? Clean your country. Clean your country, bro. Clean it. Get the undocumented arrested. And it should be done by the masses. It should be done by the immigration officers, those who are in charge, to investigate and to carry out arrest of those who are undocumented so that they can be deported back to their own home countries. That's the best thing to do. That's what every reasonable country does. And I know South Africans, they are reasonable, and you can do more better than these. So the matches continue. South Africa has 2 matches to go, and I pray they win their second match and their third match in order for them to have qualification to the next round, as other countries will do. And it will not stop people from supporting South Africa. There are many people who are supporting South Africa, and including South Africans themselves. So let's see how it goes and which are the best for the people. And one of the teams I want to watch play is the US national team. I want to see them play. I want to see this other team again from Europe. I want to see France play. I want to see how Uruguay, rather not France, but Uruguay play. I want to see Argentina, most especially. I want to see Argentina play. I want to see how they are doing their stuffs, and it's going to be fun. So World Cup has commenced, and it started yesterday. So I'm waiting to see the other teams, the national teams, do their best, and I'm supporting Argentina. I'm supporting Cote d'Ivoire. I'm supporting Senegal. I'm supporting Egypt. Okay, and I'm supporting the US. So let's watch how it goes and let the best win. Okay.